I want to share a couple of stories with you today. And one of them is a huge transformation story. Normally, I just will post pictures and stuff of it. And this one I want to put out there. A lot of people that I work with, and I totally respect everybody's privacy, they don't want to be put in the spotlight. They don't want their names to be out there. They don't want to put their pictures out there. And some of them do. Some of them are so ready to share it publicly, they're just ready to go. Some people are more self-conscious, and I totally respect that. So today I'm going to share a story, a transformation story, and a couple of them may pop in there because there's quite a few that I've had message me in the past few days. But this one I want to spotlight, and to protect privacy, I will not use her name. So year and a half ago, I had someone come to me and, had gone through a divorce, and she wasn't exactly sure what she wanted to, where she wanted to start, how she wanted to do this. In the past, she had tried other weight loss programs, Jenny Craig, Atkins, Weight Watchers, and she'd lose the weight only to gain it back. And which is frustrating. I get that. Totally, completely frustrating. So after speaking with her and finding out what her goals and everything were, we set her up on a program. And she totally started seeing results. Her biggest issue that she struggled with, when I asked her some of these questions, she's a nurse working 12-hour shifts, full time. Okay. So for her, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. shift, when does she get that workout in? Does she get the workout in at 4 in the morning when she gets up? Or does she get it in at 8 o'clock after she's completely tired of dealing with patients in the ER? She found a way to fit it in. And within weeks, she noticed big changes. She suffered from migraines, and drinking her shake every day, she said just in the 21 days that she was working with, the first 21 days, she noticed, she's like, in 21 days, I can count on just one hand. I mean, they didn't completely go away, but she would have them every single day. And they subsided. Okay. So, maybe it was more physical activity. Maybe it was a weight loss. Maybe it was everything put together in one. Not only did she lose weight, 20 plus pounds and 30 plus inches, she's still going. This is a year and a half later. She's still going. She started with absolutely no exercise in her past, nothing. Like I said, she had tried some of the programs, and she just, I'm trying to get even here. She just couldn't maintain. Okay. So she kind of was like, all right, I'll give this a try. Let's see if it'll work. Spending money on the Weight Watchers, on Atkins, on all this stuff, and seeing little results, and then putting that weight back on plus the weight. So as soon as the results started coming, she was so excited and kept going and kept sharing it with people. Like I said, she's still going today, and her biggest gain from this, these are non-scale victories. It's not always about that number on the scale. It's not always about what you're losing. What she gained from this is confidence. She said, when I walk into a room now, I feel confident. Not only physically, mentally, emotionally has she changed and become the person she was hiding inside of or lost inside of through everything she had gone through. She just felt so much better. And, she said that this was easiest program to follow. The meal plans were easy. The workout, she kept telling herself, I can do anything for 30 minutes. I can do anything. And she did it. She pushed herself, even on days that she probably didn't get home till after 8 from that hospital. And trust me, I know some of the people that could go into those ERs and what they may have to deal with. You don't want to do anything but have a drink when you get home. And she chose, let me exercise. Let me take that stress out on my exercise. Or she got up at 4 in the morning and did it. She knew what she wanted to do, and she found a way to do it. And that, to me, is more of a reward to myself, not because, hey, look because she has inspired me and inspired so many other people to continue on their journey, or to keep doing what she's doing, or, hey, I did it, you can do it too. Now, I want to share two other three messages that I got just this past week. And I'm telling you, there's days where I'm like, oh, and what is what I'm doing making a difference? My goal is to empower people to feel better about themselves, to push past things, to realize that no matter what your past is, whatever happened to you, you can accomplish whatever you put your mind to. And yes, in my line of work, it's living a healthier and more fulfilling life. That's what my goal is. And the reward to me is watching these people succeed, watching them push past their obstacles. And it empowers me to go out there and help other people write their story and get on their journey. And if this story has, Janie, inspired you, let her know. Remember, I said in the beginning, I'm protecting people's privacy because some of them are self-conscious about it. And I just had one, this is another one I wanted to talk about. I just had one message me and she said, I'm under 160 pounds. This is huge for me. I don't really like to be public about my weight, but this is huge for me because I haven't been below, I shouldn't say never. I haven't been below that number in a long time. And apparently 160 is the magic number this week, because I also got another text this weekend about one that said I haven't been under 160 in 2 years. When I read these messages, I read them with that much excitement. And then I probably cry seldom afterwards because I'm so excited to watch these people go through it. I had another one in one of my private online groups tell me that since she started working with me, she's lost 20 pounds and her clothes are fitting different and she doesn't feel as bloated and she has more energy. So these are things that I love to hear and I love to see people go through. And like I said, sometimes I post pictures of these transformations and it doesn't always do the justice because there's an in-between. There's an in-between the before and after. And that's what I just shared with you from this one story about where she started. And she struggled with exercise because she just came from not doing any exercise. And then she kicked butt. And a year and a half later, she's still kicking butt. It's doable. I've seen it done. I watch it all the time. And it gets me so fired up. And it makes me realize that I am making a difference in people's lives, whether they choose to work with me or not. Hopefully seeing these kind of things, they'll in turn hop on board. So my call to you today is, if this inspired you, if you know someone that may be inspired by this, share this. Share it with someone. Share it on your wall. And if it inspired you and you're looking at me and you're on this and we've been talking, or we haven't been talking about things, let's get your journey started today. Let's start your story because it's never too late to start it. And everybody has a different starting point. This one came from no exercise. I've worked with people that have, been in sports and done everything and been. So, hey, Teresa, you were quick on sharing that, girlfriend. I just saw it pop up. Thank you. That they just don't know how they got this way because they've always been in shape or they always weighed this amount. And then all of a sudden something went wrong and something happened. So they can transform that. And it's not always about the weight loss, where I discussed this one here where she gained the confidence. She said, when she walked into a room, she didn't worry about people looking at her and judging her. She walked in with confidence. That is what I want everybody to feel. No matter if you're starting on day 1 or you're on day 150. Well, Dad's at the pool out in Florida. Well, you know what? It's almost 80 here, but my pool's closed, so I can't go in it. But I caught you at the pool. Oh, so sorry. I hope we didn't disturb you there, Mr. McDonald. I do hope you're having fun, but you know what? You got about 9 days and you'll be home. You'll be on your way home. So we have a little date going. When you get home, Dad, he's going to teach me some things. He's going to teach me how to shoot a gun. Okay, so anyway, back to my story. I just had to throw that in there. Don't compare your story to anybody else's. These are 4 different people that started at 4 different levels, and I shared a big story on one of them and 3 small ones on the other ones. But they come from all different walks of life. And these are the people that I want to work with. I want to work with you. I want to work with people who are just looking to start their journey and start their story. So, like I said, if this is something that kind of caught you and you were like, "Hey, I got to listen to this again," or I got to do something, or this is me. If this story that I just explained is you're working so many hours that you get up so early and you can't fit in a workout, or you're too tired when you get home and you can't fit in a workout. It's been done. I watched it right here. I'm looking at it because I posted a blog about it. And I feel like I'm going to not feel like it, but I feel like I should start spotlighting that more, because these 3 people that messaged me over the weekend, they need to share their story, and they can be anonymous. I'm not going to put someone out there or put a picture of someone out there that they don't want out there, but I want them to know that I'm proud of them, and I want them to be proud of themselves. And I will anonymously share it, but they'll catch and they'll know that I'm talking to them and about them and sharing it. And it's inspiring everybody out there. It's inspiring more people than you actually know. So just know that your story can start anytime you're ready. And if you're ready to start on that journey, I'm ready to point you in the right direction. So I will let you guys go. Have a terrific Tuesday. And transform yourselves, man, whether it's health, fitness, physically, mentally, relationships, spiritually, whatever it is. Dig deep and find out what it is that you need to do and where you want to go, and know that no matter where you're at right now in life, you can do it. You can totally do it. Okay? So get empower yourself. Find someone who's done what you've done and get empowered by them. And just get on with it and move. Just go. You don't need to see, like they say, that you don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. One step at a time. That's all you have to do. Here's one thing I want to leave you with, because somebody put this up, this little saying up the other day, and there may even be a book on it. I know I've discussed the book Eat That Frog, but this one is, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So this is how you start that journey, one step at a time. So get out there, eat that elephant, eat that frog, one step, one bite at a time, and you will get there. Okay, guys? Have a great day, and thank you guys all for getting on. I'm going to go back.